Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for stopping in, boys and girls. It's another random episode of the Dusto Show. That guy needs his mouth washed out with a bar of soap. Funny story about that. My son does not believe that happened to both me. I don't know if I have my wife. I know she said it happened to her brother. But for sure happened to me when I was a little one. Yeah. Happened one time. Did not believe me. I'm like, oh yeah. That's how we did it old school style. Dropping a couple words. There you go. Yeah, that was something I'm sure I still repeated after that. Maybe got away with it, but yeah, I definitely remember it happening. Gnawing on that bar of soap. Not good. What if I did something on my insides? Probably just cleaned it out. Who knows? Whatever. But we are going to get a little action on tonight. Matt is going to, sounds like, send some challenges later. So we'll look forward to that. I have been on quite a hot streak against him lately, though. So we will see if he can get the ball rolling the other way. If he can send it on back. I don't know. I've just been having some good games against him. And I don't think it's necessarily anything special I'm doing or anything bad he's doing. It's just this game with the RNG. Sometimes that rolls a lot one way, and then it rolls back and rolls the other way. So let's see what we can get going on here. If I can get a sound check, how's the sound with the music, the mic? Make sure I'm not muted this time. I'm not muted, it looks like. I may or may not have been known to do that. Yeah, it, probably could be, because it's sharing what I'm doing. All right, Matt gives me a good. All right, that'll work for me. All right, let's go ahead and take a peek in here, see what we got going on. We will definitely field challenges, of course. What up, Mr. Lux? Thanks for stopping in. Mr. Michael in the house. And then we've got, of course, Brian and Matt. And we unfortunately hit the old 4-0, 4-1, 4-2 in the arena. So you don't even get the credits out of it. So we're probably maybe going to play a little bit of that. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I wouldn't give me credit. Come on. You've seen me play on here. You're lucky I don't run out of time on the time games. I've accomplished nothing in this game. Nothing noteworthy. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so I think we'll dive in there first, and then if anyone wants to send a challenge, obviously feel free. What? So this is each player starts with the same missions. So it's kind of interesting because you're basically battling each other, going for the same cards. In that respect, that's kind of neat because you do get forced into some decision making. Especially if you have multiple cards that can help you with your missions. Which ones you take, which one do you let your opponent take. Yeah, and that's the next thing I was going to get to. Brian points it out because you are going for the same thing. What I was going to say is so much of it then comes down to the RNG. Who gets the better draw to get the trade, to get the card versus the other person. And, it can be, especially if you get that double Viper draw where your opponent gets 4 to 5 scouts. They can pick up the cards to help them out immediately. Like I said, I thought this was going to be a one and done for me after going 4-0. I went 4-0 pretty handedly too. It was pretty easy. And then I lost a nail biter, and then I just got smoked on one. I couldn't get anything going. So it was a long game too, actually, if I remember right. Yeah, the last one was a long game. And I lost by damage. I just couldn't get through. At some point, they built a big enough base wall, and then it was over. So, let's go back here. Nothing going on there. Let's dive into the arena. Let's drop the 20 credits. Tournaments. A tournament going on every half hour in our group here, it sounds like. All right, let's hop in here and see what's going on. What's up, dude? What is that? Oh my goodness, I know exactly what that is. Thanks. Brandon, I'd eat all that. Oh, that's the strawberry cake. Hey, buddy, can you shut my door, please?
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Alright, I don't even see... Oh, we're playing against the Clemp Master. Wow, I have not played against him or seen him in ages. So let's see what we've got going on for missions. So he goes right away. He puts an Explorer on top for free. And then we've got Machine Cults, where we're looking for. So he gets a Machine Cult right away, which is good for him. We're going to get that Repair Mech snagged right away, which is awesome. Alright, so, I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm reading the chat here. Obviously, we're putting Explorer on top. We don't have anything. Alright, so we need the Machine Cults. We need ships from 3 different factions. And then we need 3 ships or bases from the same. So, the goal here would be go heavy Machine Cult. Because not only is it going to get your mission for Convert, it gets your mission for Influence. It should start scrapping your deck. And then from there, you'd be able to pick up a couple small ships and get Unite done pretty easily. Normally that'd be the case, but as I mentioned right now, we're playing against each other. We're going for the exact same missions. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this Repair Mech because it not only gets us our Machine Cult ship, it also gives us the trade. And unfortunately, we did draw that Viper, so we will not be getting this Missile Mech unless he flips us an event. So this is going to hurt because he's going to get Builder Bot and I'm assuming Supply Bot. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, there's the easy Supply Bot purchase. So here I'm a little torn because I've got 5 trade. A Jamming Terminal is a good card in general. It doesn't help my missions at all. Whereas I could go Blob Fighter, see what flips. Go Crusher. I've got an Explorer and I've got a Repair Mech, so I might not need to go get much more. So I think I want to buy this Blob Fighter first to see what flips. But then by doing so, I'm automatically foregoing the chance to get in the Jamming Terminal. But these two, along Crusher and Blob Fighter, if I'm not too worried about my missions, I mean, that's just a lot of damage there as well. I'm going to do that. I'm going to risk it a little bit. Okay, so we got Patrol Boat. Not the greatest thing for us. So we'll grab Crusher. Alright, so we got this action going on. And unfortunately, they didn't flip us anything small. You know, we've got 3 6s on the board. One of them we really want. I am going to buy an Explorer here. We're going to let some Explorers go in, at least into deck 2. Alright, Brian's got Banhammer format going out for a tournament. I also don't recall seeing anything, so that really means nothing though, because I could have posted it and not have seen it, because I'm pretty oblivious. Alright, Lux is saying he went the damage route on most of his. I think I only won one of those 4 matches by damage. The other ones were all missions. But then, like I said, I lost 1 by missions, and I lost 1 by damage. So Clemp is already hitting the scrap. I'm not really sure what he's doing, if he's just purposely taking his time. We'll see. He can be slow rolling it. Yeah. You're chatting with him. That's immensely helpful. Thanks, Matt. You are purposely slowing down my game. Alright, so because we do need 3 color ships, and because I just like Trade Escort in general, I will grab us a Trade Escort. Okay, put a card from your discard pile in your hand or draw a card. Drawing any one of these cards is not going to be immensely helpful, unless I were to get maybe a Repair Mech, and then I could... So, we have a shot, like a long shot of getting our 3 ships right away. So we will... Oh, it's in your hand. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to happen anyways. Yeah, we'll just take it. We'll take the life gain and the damage. Alright, there we go. Pop that over there, deal some damage. And that's funny, if I would have put it on top, if I would have had that, I would have got the mission completed. That's kind of crazy. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm now listening to Slammin' Beats, like Mr. Matt has been playing lately, but I'm listening to Stream Beats, which is also another copyright-free set of music. This one is actually, there's a couple different genres they have out there for it, so a couple different playlists on Spotify, and they're free, and they're actually made by a streamer, specifically so people can play them on stream and not have to worry about the old copyright thing. All right, so Clump is getting back the supply bot. That is basically bad news for us, so now he's got a double scrap with that one supply bot already. He should have a lot of trade available unless he's got 2 Vipers hiding in there. Let's see what he's got going on here. So he does go after the jamming terminal. So it looks like he's content going damage. I mean, obviously, Battlecruiser's just good because it draws. Corvette's good because it draws. So they're good to have the ship for your mission, and they can also draw and replace themselves. Yeah, it started out okay with like the first one, but I don't know what happened after that. Let's go over here real quick. Let's play this playlist. Alright, so we've got, unfortunately, 5 trade. So we're short on the missile mech. Nice. But did we even get to go yet? Am I missing something? I can't play anything. Anyone else see that? I'm going to exit the game and go back in. So that'd be awesome. That'd be my first bugged game on stream that I'm aware of. Yeah, I am doing so. There we go. Really, really weird. Okay, so we're going to try to get some life gain now because he is going some pretty decent damage. We'll go damage as well. Look at the top 4, put some back. Honestly, I think I'm best off just not putting any of them on top and just letting it all shuffle back in because I don't want to. I mean, maybe Blob Fighter, so you kind of pick up with some of this other damage. We'll put the Explorer on top to start out with some stacked purchasing power. Okay, that's not good news, but we'll see what happens. I haven't had that invisible base in a while, but I've definitely have run into that, and that is extremely frustrating. And it's usually in arena or a real-time game, of course. Our missions are Convert, Unite, and Influence. And it's not going well because we've been able to purchase 1 machine cult ship. I mean, we've got the green if we want to get that. Alright, so he's already got a discard 2 rocking, so that's bad news for us. We can at least get a destroyer bot here, so that's good. And we can blow up his post. Or not his post, but his base. So we'll see if that helps out. Alright, so we have an opportunity. If we got a 1 in 7 shot of getting that Blob Fighter into our hand. And then, oh, he's already got the 3 ships of 1 flavor of yellow. 2 of them draw cards. 1 can draw another card if he so chose. Yeah, I'm definitely just losing this game. This isn't even close anymore. Because he's hitting me with discard, damage, card draw, And he's got the scrap advantage. So we'll see. We might end up just conceding this one and move on to the next game because I don't want to waste a lot of time. I don't want to play missions more than I have to. Well, I'll put it that way. Alright, so he's getting a commander click, and he's still got a fistful of cards. He's got another scrap going. Choosing click again. I don't know why he would do that unless he is like really going for damage only. Because I would save that for trying to complete my missions. But I guess that's just me. But he's only got yellow and red, so he's not even trying to go for the 3 of any color, it looks like. He is definitely taking his time. Just grab Commodore Zing, hit me with the discard 3 and 5 more damage. I mean, come on now. There you go. Attaboy. He is drawing poop, at least. But he is scrapped out. So we're done. We're just done with this game. We're going to just concede this game and move on. So we don't have to spend any more time playing a losing missions arena game than we need to. Alright, so we're 0-1. I should put a pretty graphic up, but I did not. So we don't get that. This is not really much better. Alright, so we've got Unite, Diversify, and Dominate. What's up, dude? You want to come say hi? Dad, everybody. You getting ready for bed? Yeah. Alright, love you, dude. Good night, everyone. Alright, good night, dude. Shut Dad's door, please. Alright, so we've got Star Empire. 3 ships from from different factions again, and Diversify. I think Imperial Frigate. Sun up to sundown. I like it. And he's sporting the blob turkey. And never give up didn't really apply in that situation. I was not even close to completing a mission. Not even close to doing lethal. I was dead basically in 2 draws of his. So we're out of there. We're not going to spend time on that. Alright. As much as I would like to get some economy going, that's apparently not going to happen. So, see what happens here. So most likely, we're going to get either Warworld or Orbital Gun. He grabs Warworld. Ooh. Or do I get Captured Outpost? No. Because that will let me also buy an Explorer. So I would like to get some economy for Reclamation, Brainworld. I think we'll just grab the Orbital. Frontier Hawk there would be nice. That would have been a nice flip. Couldn't get a 3 here. That other scout would have been helpful. Oh, he goes straight escort. Yeah, Frontier Hawk, especially if you're hurting on scrap. So good. Oh, I could have used Burrower. I don't know if that's necessarily a misplay because I need the ship. But I think I would have liked scrapping out both my Vipers there. I'm going to consider that a misplay. I could have got both my Vipers right there in one shot. Alright, so again we get the 3, which is not helpful. Yeah, exactly. I didn't actually consider it before I did it. We'll actually grab the cluster there. just because it does faction with my Brower. Play all. Play all for show. But the only reason I did hit play all is because I thought at that time I was done purchasing for sure. Yeah, so actually we can buy Brain World here. And get rid of our mission base. But that's what you do. When you have the option of buying Brain World, you just buy Brain World. There's not much else to say about it. These are things that you do. There is another Star Empire base. So we will see if it's left here for us or not. Okay, him buying Hartman is not great for us, but it does mean most likely that space station will be left. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. He's got Diversify, so he is... He's not in position to play either of his other missions, though. Yep, there he goes. So that's the only thing going for us. There we go. Gross. Of course, we bottom decked the Brain World. And we don't have enough damage to kill his War World. And we drew 3 trade again. So that hurts. That hurts a lot. The only nice thing here is we can... Oh, that's a lot of damage. The old Space Station, War World, Vanilla combo. Oh, he sacrificed the Space Station because he's going to get the flagship. Alright, so that's bad for us because that means he can now complete mission number 2. And all he's missing is a ship of another color. And he'll have all 3 missions ready to go. So, we're hurting. We are definitely hurting, folks. There's no doubt about it. That's not a stellar draw. I mean, I guess we'll take the Reclamation and just kind of pound it out that way. I would have liked to get that Cargo Craft instead. What's he going to hit me with here? He is going to be able to cycle a little bit. He's got lots of trade. 5, 6, 7. So he could have discarded the up. So he's not. I almost would have been tempted to discard the outpost. Buy the Moon Mothership and then get everything back in. He does not do that. I think now he's going to be short from buying the Mothership. He is. So we're still hurting here. He's really getting his deck set up to be able to complete that yellow mission. He's got blue and yellow only still, though. I'm surprised that he is passing up opportunity to get that 3rd mission going with another ship. Alright, so we are gonna lay some beats, as they say. So we could take Fleet HQ, which will do our mission. But I think that's not what we're doing. We're just going for the kill now. I think we're giving up on the missions. Oh my goodness, of course that shows up. You know what? Only because I'm scrapping so much and I've got all this green, I am going to take the trade pod. Get an Explorer for free, I guess. Which we're not going to do anything with that. Alright, there we go. Let's see what happens. I am now in full race mode. We need Brain World to survive here this turn. If it does, that'll be huge. And Explorer, yep, there he goes. So Healy's has a clue, knows how to play. You can always hope and pray that they don't. Yeah, we might. I think we've got a lot of damage here to deal. We've got some scraps to take advantage of. Whoa. Let's do that. Let's feed. Alright, I am being told that we definitely have lethal. Yeah, we do. Just scrap brain world. Oh, look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Just for the heck of it. And then... Oh, why didn't I do this? I don't know why I didn't do this. And, oh, we got a mission out of it as well. Yes. Well, yeah. Whenever you're like, I'm just going to scrap my burn world. I don't need it. There we go. 52 damage. Good game. Sun up to sundown. So we are 1-1, boys. Let's get back in there. This is not a ton better. Oh, that's right. I was going to look for something. And then the child came in and distracted me. I don't know what this is. This is a Twitch stream playlist. Alright, so we got Casper 17. Caspers have got 0 stars. They're looking for 1. We've got Star Empire again. 3 ships of the same and 2 more bases. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Game Freak. Appreciate you hanging out. You have a good one as well. Alright, let's see what we can get going on here. So he took an Explorer and called it a turn on that. So bases are good. So lots of Star Empire bases would be really good. Well, actually, we could just complete all this with all Star Empire cards. Unfortunately, that isn't what we drew. So this really hurts drawing the double Viper here, getting cokered. That really, really hurt there. War World does present itself. So if our opponent drew their other Viper, they're probably going to take Chancellor Hartman, which is really good for them because then they can scrap out some Vipers and keep their purchasing power. But we'll see. Maybe they'll be crazy and take like Mobile Market, which is still a good card. They do. Okay. So I am honestly almost tempted to grab Hartman now, get the Vipers out of the way. I've got all trade in my deck. That's kind of silly not grabbing that War World. He also is ahead on trade, kind of, but he's got Vipers. I am going to do that. I don't think maybe... Why did I play all of them? I don't know why. Whatever. I didn't keep one again. Oh, look at that. And we flip him a cutter. So maybe he'll just go blue beatdown then. Alright. There we go. So we drew the 6, which is the most we could draw. He only drew 4. So it does grab the cutter. Does he go trade pod or does he go explorer? It does go trade pod. Interesting. Alright, so now the question is, do I get the War World or do I get the recycling station and an explorer? I think we're going to do that. Because it, worst case scenario, recycling station, I can play it down as a base and get a trade out of it. We drew our 5 again. Can we finally stop messing around? Oh yeah, so the mission's once again. Alright, let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to try to draw in and get the Dreadnought? So he grabs War World. Oh, and lucks out with an Imperial Fighter on top of it. Ouch. So basically we've got, if we could get all Star Empire, we'd be set. We got Dominate, we have Influence, and we have Colonize. So I waited a little too long in that War World, I think. I was obviously not expecting him to get both of those right away in one turn, but it happened. That happens. And he, unfortunately... I'm going to get another Explorer just because we got that recycling station going. I could not kill his Mobile Market, unfortunately. He's only got 5 trade now, though. And he does not want to get rid of that Mobile Market. I certainly would have myself, but that's just me. All right, so we've got 7. Yeah, Dreadnought's going to be okay for us. So this is that situation I was talking about where I'll just play the base, get a trade out of it. I then will blow up his mobile market because I'm tired of him buying cool stuff. And we got some good stuff going here. Is my base going to live? My base lives. That is absolutely huge. Ooh, Nanobot Swarm shows up. Look at that. Look at that action. So we'll get that Dreadnought going. We get our mission completed. Nice, recycled and play all. What do you mean mistake? I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong there. But some individuals think there may have been mistakes that took place. All right, so completing influence. I can't. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I guess well. Yeah, I could have done 2 ships and then the base. Influence. Would have got me 2 explorers. It's just a nanobot swarm I could have bought. What's the big deal? Alright, so we're going to move on. We are moving on, people. Alright, let's do this. We'll grab that trade bot. Ooh. So here is where I'm torn. Because I have recycling station, I almost kind of want to buy the trade bot. And I got rid of my explorers as well. I'm going to. Just because there's a couple 6s out there I'd like to buy, and obviously an 8 I would like to buy as well. And, you know, apparently I didn't want to buy that 8 last time. So if he doesn't drop any discard on me this turn, I'll buy it now. There we go, perfect. See, it works out. All you guys have to do is just like have a little faith. All right, now we'll get rid of that Explorer because now we're just going to beat down. All right, so Warworld is going to hit me again, but now we are going for some beats. Going for the beats. Scrappity, scrap, scrap, McScrapster. We already have Dominate completed, but Orbital Gun Platform still gets our other missions. So we'll go this route. And let's see if we can get that. We do not get the Nanobot Swarm off the top, unfortunately. But that's okay. Grabs that missile bot, and a Siege Fortress shows up and wants to play. But we're just going to beat down. Beat down. I mean, we are trying to do the missions as well still. But I've got 2 yellow bases, so I can do colonize. And then I've got the ships and bases to do influence. We also, once again, did not draw a nanobot. So we bottom decked it like a master. Alright, first things first. Nanobot. Nanobot. There we go. So are we buying anything before we do this? 1, 4, 5. We are not. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think it really mattered. Did it? Would it? Yeah. I mean, maybe it would have. Alright, so he has no missions completed, which is nice for us. So that means most likely... Yeah, that's true. That's a true statement. Or as Chris Farley would say, that is correct. Alright, so once again we have Dominate, and we already have Dominate, so we're not getting anything. Oh, there we go. Get that light cruiser going. There we go. We are feeling comfortable at this moment. He does blow up our orbital gun platform. And we're going to discard 1. Discard that scout. Nanobot! Oh, it's not a nanobot, but we do get our influence. which is a good thing. And influence will help us buy Siege Fortress, because that's what it does. Oh, and actually we got the lethal thing stuff going on. So we'll just do that. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, looking back on it now, I 100% agree influence would have been the right call. We would have got Nanobot Swarm there. We were drawing it to dominate quite a bit. We got a trophy star. Go us. Alright, we're 2-1. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see who is in the arena this evening. I haven't paid attention. Did they change it now where it does say you get 1, you get 2? Yeah. Because before it looked like they all stacked. And they didn't. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, because before it'd say you get 3. But no, what they mean is you got 3 total. So I think the intent was there, and obviously when you're probably sitting around a room trying to figure this out together, that made sense at that time. And then when you actually see them play, it's a little bit different. I don't even know what happened there. Okay. So we've got Armada. We have Monopolize. And we have Rule. So he's taking some options away from us. So trade fed and drawing cards are kind of like going to be our things here. Let's get that trading post going. Psycho Snoopy. Psycho Snoopy sitting at 1 star. Alright, so he drops the play all with the 5. See if it burns him. Can't imagine it will. There's no black hole in this format. It'll be interesting to see which way he goes. So he goes to Plasma Bot. He's going to score a Blob Miner for it. Yep, definitely going to grab that. Alright, so with our 7 or more ships in the same turn. So we're going to grab the Imperial Frigate because it helps do that. And then grab us an Explorer. Blues and then 2 bases. 2 or more factions, okay. So this integration port is looking real good right now. I'm assuming he's... Oh, wow, he drops both Frontier Ferries. So this is going to be hard to keep up with him. Okay, we got a farm ship, which is good. So that will help in a few ways. Obviously, it's going to give us the econ we need to do stuff. Now, I'm going to get in another Explorer, and we're gonna bloat up the deck a little bit. But there's some big things out there I'd like to buy. But that farm ship also, like if I draw into where I could get the 7 and I drew a base, I could swap out the base for another ship. Could be lots of different things we could do here. Chairman hanging out there saying, hey, why don't you have the gain life mission? So he gets himself a supply bot. We're getting not as good of options here, but we do have the option of getting a blob fighter and a screecher, which is a good thing. So we'll go that route. Explorer top. Put a card on top. You know, we will put a card. We'll get our farm ship here. We'll get our purchasing power. Screech it up. Oh, see what happens here. So we can have 3. Oh, we need that defense center, but do we keep the defense center away from him? I don't know if he's going to be able to buy it. And we know for sure we are. Okay, so he's got both those front. I wasn't even thinking about that frontier phase. Take the blue ships away from me. This is tough. I think we're going to get rid of the defense center just because I can't get it. And I do have one blue. Oh, I didn't want to drop a Fed cruiser there though either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I guess we could just do Armada now. I still got trade here. Okay, let's go and do that. And of course we get a farm ship with nothing to pitch except for what we draw with it, but that's fine. There we go. Get that Armada done. Alright, so we've got I think Mothership is the obvious go here. Fed Cruiser gets part of our missions done. Blob World also gets part of our missions done as well. Oh, this stinks. But we will go Mothership. Oh, hey. There's our... There we go. Let's get rid of... Okay, they just want to keep putting stuff in our hands. Alright, so we've got the Hive Queen out there. You know what? I'm going to kill the Fed Cruiser. Because I don't want him getting that. And we still end up dropping down a 5-cost blue base. When everything was said and done. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I'll take the free cards. I mean, I can't complain too much. It's unfortunate I had to get rid of the Imperial Frigate then, since I got all these free cards anyways, but it is what it is. Alright, Snoop, what do you got going on here? He's going to go big, I believe. He could be looking at that bases mission. He could be looking at Hive Queen. Yeah, Hive Queen. Ooh, Fred hits the board. And we cannot buy Fred. Which is unfortunate, but we can buy that ion station. And there was the old play all. Cool. We did hit our Blob Fighter off another green right away. So Blob Fighter Stinger, good combo. Get another card, do 9 damage, scrap out for a trade. Slices of dices. Okay. No, I love Infested Wounds so much. I was hoping that would still be around. I don't know if I'd be able to get it this turn. Yep, I would have been able to. 5, 6 right there. Alright, so we'll get the blue base, which also draws. We're going to sit on this. Hopefully our Ion Station 6 round. I don't believe it will, but oh, it will. He's got 6 though. Does he grab the Warp Gate? Based on the state of the board, I guess I would. There he goes. So we've got 3 trade. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, we've got lots. So we will pitch. We won't have enough to kill that either way. Do we need that farm ship anymore? I don't think so. No. Pitch the Viper, just in case there's something worthwhile buying. So this is so silly. Part of me is like, oh, buy the Blob World, because it does your mission. The other one says, this is Flagship, this is Fred. Those are cards you just buy. But this one does do our mission. I'm gonna buy the one that gets our mission completed. I'm just gonna do that, and oh, so he could do his mission. Does he have any? No, he doesn't have any done. Yeah. Require card 3 or less, so I'm not too worried about that. I want to keep this here to draw. No, we're getting rid of it. What is up, Mr. DG3? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I agree with that too. Well, I mean, this life total, I could see an argument for Imperial Flagship over Fred. But yeah, if I can get the mission done and just call it a day. I mean, I have a potential of drawing it right now. You know, 1 out of 12 cards, but still. So apparently he's just going to go off this turn. Maybe he'll flip me a small base so I can put another one in my deck before I shuffle it. A few people may have said that. So we did get a challenge from Matt here during this game. So we will pause the arena action after this game to go battle it out with the Kara. Alright, so unfortunately we did not. But we did get another flagship, or farm ship. Or I could just... Yeah, we're just going to take the farm ship just because it draws. I mean, we can justify that. Not getting that blob world synced up here, unfortunately. Let's see what Snoopy's got up his sleeve. Because this would be really bad if all of a sudden he just comes back and goes mission, mission, mission. So we've seen that many, many times. Warp Gate, let him do some cycling. He's dropping those Frontier Runners like they're going out of style. Ooh. Gets rid of the flagship when he could have bought the flagship. So maybe he also subscribes to It's Always Fred. Alright, we got Recycling Station, which is good. But I'm not going to be able to kill his Infested Moon. But I most likely am going to win next turn. So. Well, we're going to draw, so. The game just wants to make it as painful as possible. Bases from 2 or more factions. Okay, just making sure they weren't 2 outposts or from the same faction or anything else I might have been overlooking. There goes that Screecher. So Snoopy's looking for 28 more damage. It's not there. Alright. And we have the game won. There we go. Making it happen a little bit. 3-1. Alright, so we're going back over here to the old challenge. Alright, so let me get situated here. I got a new chair. And it's like a really nice and stupidly expensive chair. Because I got kind of comped a little bit for it from work. For like working home, I don't know, whatever. But it's not super comfortable so far. But I think I got to break it in. Alright, so we've got lots of promos, all the promos, and all the base sets. So I kind of like that. It's each of the base sets with their corresponding promo. Mr. Lux coming in That is awesome. So because Lux sent in the subscription, we opened up our second emote. That is awesome, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Where is... I think that is awesome, man. So we are going to get a second emote going. So I will have to spend a little time and figure out what we're doing with that. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm more than open to taking suggestions. P wasn't 3? No. That's your P, man. I can't help you with your P. Alright, we will accept this from the cutter. Oh, I'm really stoked now. I got some ideas. I was thinking about that, but I know it takes a while to get like your second and third and so forth emotes. So I will have to think about what we're going to get. But that is cool. Thanks again. Really appreciate it. Cargo, craft. Right away, Matt gets his card. And we don't get the 5 for the Ray or the Tower. So we're going to do a very exciting double Explorer turn. And probably do double Explorer turn again, I imagine. Because he had 3, so he most likely drew a Viper here. Or 2. Yep. Yep. I feel ya. So it is an Explorer race, except it's not, because he's got a big advantage there with those 2. Ooh, so we get a break. We get a break. He does draw the 4. So we can at least grab the Stellar Ray. But that means he has a good opportunity of 2, 4, 6, 7. I mean, he could have 7 or 8 trades this turn. And that would hurt. It hurt my feelings and my chances of winning. So there is the 7 with the discard. So early enough in the game, we're going to discard here. So now we've got some options. Really like me some platform shoes, but I'm feeling this is going to be like a cargo rocket stealth tower turn. Because if we can copy his central office, I'm all about that. Let's do the rocket first, see what flips. We'll take the gunship instead. And that's why we wanted to do that. Only because there's so much purchasable big cards here. We're going to keep the Explorers in for another round. Lux says he would have gone Tower. And again, I can't dispute that at all. Not only because you're getting the 5 defense. Oh. But copying his central office is pretty cool. If he wants to try that route, I mean, I'm going to let him. Obviously, I can't not let him, but... Ooh, there's the command ship. So now, we're going to grab some platform shoes. A blockade runner. Followed up with a spike cluster. Get rid of a couple of these explorers now. And hope. Oh, we did not hit our trade. We've got to hit this trade here before he does. Because he's got some good stuff coming up. Hopefully he's got... Okay, so he does have another explorer there. So he's at most got 7 trade. Which is not bad by any means, but he can't buy any of these 8s. So that's a good thing for us. We will buy this Enforcer mech. We will, he'll get a farm ship, I guess. Alright. Downloading his data. Oh, so we could get hosed here. We could get hosed. We could draw that Explorer, which is 5. Okay, I guess that's still 8. I almost would have rather drawn the Explorer. Alright, so we can't complain too much though. We're still getting a Leviathan out of the deal. He's going to get a command chip, which is going to be absolutely insane with his central office, but not much we can do about that. Alright, so we've got the promo hand, as I like to call it. The blockade runner, the cargo rocket. Cargo rocket's straight up just pretty crazy. I think it's offset a little bit because it does only give you one trade. Like if this was either one of these numbers, that obviously would be ridiculous. But the fact that it does all three, and that's a generous amount of damage in life for the 1-cost card. And then it has an ability to get rid of itself. It's good. Good, good, good. Does he have it? Based on the slow play and then the, not slow, I'm sorry, but just the delay or the pause there, I guess he did not have it. Alright, so. Alright, we want to maximize our opportunity to try to get Leviathan. We did not, unfortunately. So. Not going to put another Explorer in this deck. This deck is going to do what it's going to do. This deck is going to get Leviathan and apply beats. Would be nice to draw into that Stellar Ray. I don't know if we can get up to 8 trade though. I don't think we can. That one discard from Cargo Craft can add up. Can kind of slow things down a little. So we got 6. Plus we can get a 3 or less tan, and there's, of course, there's no 3. Oh, we have 8 then. Duh. This makes you discard first, so I can't risk it. I can't do that. Because I have a 1 in 4 chance of getting that Viper. I'll be really upset if I do that. I don't need to cycle through one more card that bad. Oops. Alright, now we got Command Chip and Leviathan. Things are looking good. Hopefully. Matt's got that Plague Pod. Can you line it up with the green? He does. So that could be a big hit. So Matt passes on the Probot. I'm surprised. I'm a big fan of that Probot even late like this because he has so much red that it's most likely going to replace himself. So it's going to scrap, it's going to replace itself, and then you're going to scrap it out. So I'm kind of surprised. But people do different things. Alright, so next ship you acquire on top of your deck. Get that Blob Fighter. So I'll grab the Probot first, see if there's anything good there. I mean, Cargo Craft is always good, but still. Let's put the Blob Fighter on top. And then we'll grab that. Maybe an opportunity. Let's get rid of the Stellar Ray. We're really close to lethal. There we go. And that should be game. We'll see if it happens. Matt's not going down without a fight. Gonna get the double-digit big hit in. There it is. All right. Boom. Apply the beats. Get that one in there. Good game, Matt. Good game. That was a weird game, but I like it. So I always find it interesting seeing the synergy of the sets together, especially like the ones from the same era, I guess is what you want to call it. All right, Matt has sent the exact same format, and we're going first this time. So, ooh. There's a Factor Weld and a Leviathan. And we just flipped him a blob miner. Woe is us. So we get a predator, he gets a blob miner. That's fair, right? I think we are going to perhaps race. Even though I think this is going to be a losing battle every time. I think in a tournament I would not. I would have gone double explore. And this hand really hurts. Because now we're playing a hand and we're getting an explorer out of it. Like one explorer. That really hurts. And we bottom deck the destroyer bot on top of it. It's not getting any better. He's already got mothership. So things are looking bad on that front. Oh, and when Colossus shows up. So I have a distinct feeling this will be a 3-game set. Especially because he's got Mighty Mech on top of it. So... which do you scrap out? Oh my goodness, he has the ability to get any of them with the right draw. I think we will scrap out. So if I get rid of Factor World, he can just buy Leviathan and that kills. If I get rid of Leviathan, if he gets Factor World, I'm going to have a hard time killing Factor World. Well, maybe not. We're going to kill Leviathan. 9 is still hard to get to. I'm not going to get rid of my RAM. I'm going to try to save that hopefully maybe for a big purchase. There you go. Perfect. We'll do that. Not the best thing, but we're definitely not upset about that. Oh, so this hand sucks. This is not a good hand for us. Okay, so he's going to have a big purchase here this turn. Does he have 8? Does he have 9? He's got a little bit of a pause here. Wow. He scraps out Factor World because he has enough for Colossus. So I guess he's just thinking Factor World's not going to matter at all, which it's not. If he's got Colossus and he's got Colossus and Mothership. I'm still surprised though, because I most likely couldn't buy Factor World at all. So I'm really surprised. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to I can't buy it. And he would have the ability to still also get it. So I'm really surprised that he scrapped that. Maybe he didn't mean to. Maybe got a little excited or didn't look at my trade or my deck. I don't know. This game's definitely not going to go long. So we'll see. I don't unfortunately get the base damage bonus here. So potentially we could get a win this turn. He's going to drop one of those bases. There it is. He's going to drop a base that I can't kill by 1, stall me out, and he's got Colossus coming up. So I lost because he drew that card. I mean, that's literally all it is to it. Oh, that stinks. There is nothing we can do. Yeah. Should have been able to outrun him, but got unfortunate with we got unfortunate and he got fortunate. It's looking like he can't kill me this turn. So we have a small chance. He's at 9 plus 5, so he's at 14. We've got 7, 8, 13 showing. and 2 draws. So actually, I think we still win. As crazy as that is. I think even with that, no, he's at 17. Would have been nice to draw that other destroyer bot. Or no, we got 17 here. There we go, we're good. There we go, I actually have 18. Somehow we still pull that out. Oh my goodness, dude, good game again, good game. That was crazy. I was not expecting that once I saw those big cards and you getting the trade. Dropping down the aggro though, I think was my only option. Yeah, good games for sure. So my my lucky streak against Matt continues. Corey Bear sends over the challenge. Thanks for stopping in, Mr. Bear. We've got a Colony Wars, all sorts of gambits. Welcome aboard, Corey. Thanks for stopping in. We have both events. Nice. I don't think it's been nearly that long, Brian, but I appreciate that. So we have, I believe this is unicorn format. I think this is probably the fastest way to get to a unicorn. Nice. Unibear. Very nice. Man, don't bring up White Wizard Game Fair. I'm so sad about that. That's like some of my funnest times I've ever had with this game in our community. The first year was obviously bigger. They had us there, and they had the 100K Epic event going on, and all sorts of stuff. And ooh, do we discard? What do we got here for missions? 3 of the same, 3 different, and then Star Empire. So if we don't want to, because we can buy all of this Star Empire. I hate passing up the scrap, but I can't justify it with. No. Oh, can I get the scrap back now? Please. So frustrating. Do I pop this to get that cargo pod? I think we do. It gets us trade. And it gets us another card for Unite. Yes. No Commander Click might not have been a bad thing there. But if I had more stuff going on with it, I think that'd be different. Yeah, tell me about Shannon. She whoops my butt. I don't even know the last time I beat her. She knocked me out of the Kringle tournament, which was sad because I really want one of those ornaments. I really, really wanted one of those, and apparently they made them either limited supply or I don't know what the deal was. Only gave them out to people to give away for prize support, which I totally get, but on the other hand, that's like something they easily could have posted up and said, hey, we're going to make 100 of these or 200 of these. Who wants to buy some? I think you would have sold a minimum of 100 of them just in our group alone. That would have been kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, she, in the Kringle tournament, I think for sure, was that best 2 out of 3? I think it was. But it's like, yeah, because it was, that was kind of painful too, because Texan, I was playing half awake, and I killed a base instead of dealing lethal to him. So I had to deal with that, and then I lost to, the next game I lost to Shannon on a game that I felt fairly confident that I was doing well in. And I thought I was okay, and then obviously not. Okay, so storage silo doesn't really help us. Yeah, so I had a little bit of a double whammy there of me being dumb, and then her just whooping my butt. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. We're looking okay-ish for missions. Alright, we've got that warning beacon going on there, which we don't really have any interest in. So I'm thinking we're going to grab that commander Click. It'd be really cool if we drew into orbital platform. Cool. As I said, I'm excited to see what you do. Any opportunity that I can get my grubby hands on one of those, I'm going to be all about. So I want to get that on the Christmas tree, but I don't know if that's going to happen in time. All right, let's see here. So now we're saving click. Do we want two trade? Two trade, does that, yeah, it gets us a repair bot, which we need for influence. Oh, that's same. Ships are different, okay. As you can tell, I don't play missions a ton, so I can't immediately coordinate the names with what they do, but that's all right. Warp jump. Put 2 on top. That stinks. That means we got that. Well, actually, I shouldn't have bad. I'm sorry. So we have a shot at getting the 3 there. Okay. So we got the 2, we know that, and now we have a 1 out of 4 shot, but we have a draw here. Potentially a draw here. If this survives, then we have another draw here. And then a draw. So potentially we could have it guaranteed if our stuff survives. I think they might have came that way. Or I didn't know, unless Rick actually is the one that like put the string through there and made it an ornament. Yeah, I know Rick got some and Daryl got some because they run tournaments. I don't know if anyone else got some. I imagine maybe BGG, someone in there probably got some to give out. Holy events, Batman. Parasite going on top. Yep. So the orbital platform does not survive, but we do Quasar, which is phenomenal. Because then all we need is 3 of the same faction. Apparently we're just going to draw everything in the world. Alright, so what do we get for this one? A 2 for free. But we're going to push a draw right away. So let's do this a smart way. So we're going to need 3 of the same. Okay. The ships and bases? Yes. So let's get the Falcon. I don't know why I'm playing so many cards there. Let's get that guy. I almost don't want to play Heavy Cruiser. Because we should have it basically no matter what. I need to? Oh yeah, duh. I'm awesome. That is the power level y'all are dealing with here. I don't know if you're aware. So now for sure I can play this, but I do not want to use it. Well, now I might as well. Now I'm like committed. Sure, now I'll just draw all the yellow. Let's see if we can get some more chaos here then. No. Jeez. Why not? So let's get rid of stuff. Things that aren't going to help us. Alright, that's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, it might just win by damage too, as far as I know. There, well, oh my goodness, only 1 out of 5 there. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't even thinking about the extra draw from the Heavy Cruiser. Yeah. Yeah, bare minimum, I've got 3 draws at it. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah. I mean, that's true too, Brian, and that's kind of like, because there's so much in my deck, I knew I could scrap out most of that other stuff. That was the nice thing about having the repair bot and the cargo pod, because I can get my use out of them and pitch them. Alright, Core Bear is looking for 55 damage. Let's see if he can pull this off. Still adjusting to this chair. Said it's, I don't know, it's got an ergonomic thing, and it's got like 15 different way armrests. I don't know, still, whatever, we'll figure it out. I'll stop whining. I did actually buy, when the pandemic first like really hit, we had to work from home with my old computer chair. It was okay, comfortable, but I did actually buy a butt cushion from Purple Mattress Factory or whatever, and it was like so ginormous, like I felt like I was sitting up on top of something, like a high chair, like a booster chair, and it was not really that comfortable. There we go. Get that in there. Yes. So yeah, with the Glorious, the draws, it's all gonna have, yeah, good game, Corey Bear. Thank you so much for sending that. If you want to make it a best 2 out of 3 match, feel free to send another challenge. I'm perfectly fine with that. If anyone else is looking at sending a challenge, certainly feel free to as well. There you go. Corey Bear is going to run it back. Same format. Let's give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Not quite enough. I could have used a couple more. That was a lot of draws there. That one turn, we drew like our whole deck. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Not going to deny that. Like I said, unfortunately, we went the old... Didn't get the arena in the one run, but... Playing otherwise, yes. Me and Michael had a pretty good 2 games there. Well, good for me. And the old dodgeball this week, where I got the hit on him and then the catch right after that. So that was kind of crazy. Nice. It is impossible to draw just stuff. All right, we got Monopolize, we got Trade Feds, we got Diversify, and then our last one is Colonize. 2 more of the same faction. So basically buying all blue would be the way to go for us. Oh boy. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so... Do we try to draw into another scout to get Central Station, or are we satisfied with just taking the cargo pod? What did he take? He took Convoy Bot. I'm going to play for my missions. And we did get it. I'm going to play for my missions. We'll see what happens here. So he's got cargo pod. And there we go. Okay, so I can theoretically say Convoy Bot gets me my damage. But Falcon draws and does damage, so it kind of like cycles through a little bit. We'll grab the Convoy Bot just because it can scrap out starters. If this gets dragged out a little bit, that's going to be more in our interest. Okay, so unfortunately we did not get the trade hauler. We could try to go, well, we'll see if let's see what happens here. I don't want to say too much. Oh, there we go. Oh, does he have it? Son of a... So he hate purchases the Colony Seed Chip, which is obviously what he should do. So we will buy the Rasmussen, and apparently just draw 2 cards that way. So there will be no risk in it, which is good because that means it'll save it for us. Alright, so now we need blue bases, which apparently aren't happening. I could just base it up. I mean, I don't think the platform's necessarily a bad purchase either way. The Wrecker shows up. I don't think we have a legitimate shot of grabbing that right now, so we'll buy the mining mech again because it does scrap out, and that technically could help us get our missions completed. I will go with that reasoning. There we go. That's pretty good. There's a convoy bot coming down. Alright, there goes the bioformer. So he could have some green action. 7 chips in the same turn. What did he pull that off with? What did he play to draw extra cards? What am I missing here? Did he flip something from Bioformer and it's just not showing here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm quick like that. Okay. So... Again, we're still looking for bases. So we'll just do that. We'll stick to the plan. Oh, there we go. That doesn't really do anything for us. Well, we could get the... I mean, the warning beacon's at least annoying for him. There's this garbage up there, though. I'll do it, though. Keeps him away from it as well, too, which I guess wouldn't matter this turn. But that's okay. There we go. So there's the bioformer. Now it's got the blues. The Star Realms blues. I got the blues, baby. Stick around for the late show. It's totally different than the early show. Tip your waiters. Try the veal. Excellent. All right, so how much trade do we need? We need 4 trade. So we cannot risk doing that. CEO Torres will cheat us in the life that we need, and the Gambit will cheat us in the damage we need. All right, anything out here that we want to buy? Yes, there is. We want to buy that shipyard. Build that bioformer. Alright, we are not buying anything else now. We are just going for the last mission, and we draw bases 2 different colors. Son of a... Hey, maybe he'll leave our orbital gun platform there. Maybe we'll flip a bacon. That'd be pretty hot. Excuse me. Maybe. You mean just like do the thing? I'm so good at this game. so good that I don't even realize what's going on here. But we did pull it off. The dirty missions. Dirty missions. Good game, Corey. Good game. Good match. Yeah, that one just came together for me, and you were getting all the goods there. It just really came together well for me on my side. Just seemed like I mean, obviously you got the free Armada, basically, but most of the events seem to favor me. For show. All right, so what else we got going on here? We got a little while that we're gonna do some action here. Take on any more? Yeah, well then I don't feel so bad for you if you're rolling in platinum. I used to be really into BGG League. I wasn't in platinum, but I think I was in gold. I might have been in gold, and then I just like free falling to the bottom. BGL I did like, but I just can't keep up with that number of games. Actually, speaking of that, I'm gonna go check Board Game Geek real quick and see if I'm behind in any of my matches. I always mean to go check this, but I just forget to go check there because it's a different site, so I don't even think about it. All right, so they're saying, okay, so I got 2 games which actually pretty sure they would be right. No, they're not. I need to go look them up real quick. All right, so I'm going to do that. Hit the old human verse here real quick. But I think both of the games I'm behind on are finished. Let me go look that up here real quick. And I think I won both of them, but we'll take a look here. I don't want to I thought I just finished it today, but I guess not. Alright, nope, I lost that one. And I won that one. Let me take a look here. Oh, so no, the person did report the other one. Oh, there's a new thing here. Oh, let me see if which one that is here real quick. Oh, did I close Humanverse? Why would I do that? I apologize, guys. I am sure this is not what you want to be watching, but I might be able to get an actual game out of this that I need to complete, which would be good. Go Humanverse. Now I go back into it. Now it's just spinning. There we go. So, no, I think actually he beat me. Yeah, he beat me 1-0. Is this the right one? So it's VR 1BFL. No, that's not the right one. Here it is. Yeah, and he beat me. Okay. He didn't report this one, so I'll report it. I know people have definitely done that for me. I think I've got Nomad in here still. Pretty sure that game was just recently completed. I guess not. Let's go look that one up here. Nomad, where are you at? So Nomad, I don't think this is the current game. I think that might have been previously before. Alright. I think we might actually have this figured out here. Probably not, but that's okay. Oh no, we did play that. No, we still gotta play that. So sending challenge now for that one. Alright, so we got 3 challenges we gotta send out here. This is a weird format. I still wish there was a clear button. Just a quality of life issue, no big deal. I'm sure there's much more important things for us to work on, but that's okay. And then LNP. There you go. So I've got to play that game against Laris. I've got to play this game against Nomad. I think it's the same one. C2. Yep, same format. And then I need to play against a Benjo. Not Benjotron, but Benjo. Benjotron, great dude. Obviously a long time member of the community. I don't know if he's actually active at all anymore, though I haven't heard anything from him in ages. But he was at the first White Wizards Game Fair. Can't remember if he was at the second one or not. I want to say he was. Alright, so we got K, 2KA, L. There we go. So we've got... Where's my challenge to Nomad? Did I not send it? Yeah, he was at both of them? Okay. That's awesome. How does that not surprise me? I mean, that kind of counts, right? We'll try that again, Nomad. G1EH C2 UALPN. Yeah, the Hero Rooms was tough. Because that second year I lost to Androver, who won like everything. He won the Legends tournament. He placed in every 1K. Yeah, and then he took me out in the Hero Realms, which is fine. I've probably played 20 games of Hero Realms ever, and that's now. At that point, I probably played 5, so not going to claim to have had high expectations. But with it being so close to Star Realms, you know, I figured that alone kind of gives you an advantage. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts, dude. Going undefeated, ready to roll. And then boom. And then, of course, Rick and Alex had to battle it out forever that night. Okay, so these people have not accepted yet. Obviously, these are just 48-hour BGG. Alright, so let them know I send out those challenges. Keep them apprised of the situation. Okay, so we got no new challenges here. Let's go back into the arena. We're currently 3-1. Let's see if we can continue the streak we started 0-1. That brutal game against Klemp. And then we are 3-0 since then. So law of averages says I'll lose this game. But law of chaos says I could win or lose any game. Doesn't matter. It's like buying 100,000 lottery tickets. It doesn't increase your chances. It just gives you more chances. If that makes sense. When I win the lottery, I will have us have White Wizard Games Fair 3. And I will just completely pay for it. And I'll have it, I don't care when. Alright, so what do we got? Diversify, Armada, and Influence. So we want to buy a lot of ships of the same one that also draw cards. Would be ideal. I don't necessarily like the idea of leaving, not taking a destroyer bot, but we do need to gain life here to get one of these missions done. And I like having something as stupid as Fed Shuttle, because do we have heroes? Yeah, we do. We're gonna do it. Okay, I was hoping we get a hot 2-drop there, but we did not. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's talked about. Maybe getting a mini con. Probably just a handful of people getting together. But it's got to be, for me to have a legitimate shot at it, it's got to be very well into vaccination time, you know, whatever. All right, so I don't like leaving him that destroyer bot, but we'll just Hartman it up. Get the guaranteed strap. Strap? How about scrap too? Just get rid of this Viper. Then it's out as much as possible. We got 6. So he's going farm ship. I mean, as dumb as this sounds, we could go gate ship. It works towards influence, it works towards diversify for us. I think we will. I can't believe I'm buying this card. Oh no. That can't be anything good. Coming this fall to Neenah, Wisconsin. Get ready for Rome's Rumble. Lux has my back. He thinks it's a good play. I take that back. He did not say it's a good play. He said it's not dumb. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here. But yeah, I just figure if I can get these two to pair up, I mean, that's kind of good. All right, let's, we're not getting anything to draw. Let's scrap out the deck. You know what? Now that we have those cards, okay, I guess we'll get 3 scrappers. Builder bot on top in its natural habitat, not scrapping anything. A Hive Lord. We'll grab that because that will help get us towards, is it Armada? Yes, it is Armada. Nothing else will, but that's all right. Get an Explorer for free. Scrap them all to try to get some more events. Oh, come on, and we missed the Fed Shuttle Gate Ship combo immediately. We could go for Barter World. Oh, he gets a Swarm right away. That hurts. Is this only shipper base? It sure is. But we do have Commodore Zhang. Yeah. And then, do we want the supply bot? Put the supply bot on top, get the scrap with it right away. Because that's going to get us closer to the 3 of any kind. I think we have to worry about that. Yeah, let's do that. I was going to grab Burrower. I mean, technically I could get Burrower now, get the extra damage with it. No, let's get the scrap. Let's get the scrap. Let's stop messing around. Draw. Draw. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, so do we want Diversify or Armada? We want Armada because we don't have any more drawing stuff now. Armada, please. Thank you. That's going to put things in our hand. So now we're all about just the same color stuff, right? So we get Imperial Frigate because it doesn't hurt you. You can just scrap it out. Okay, that's unfortunate. So I guess now, actually, Barter World doesn't hurt either because it would give us our 3 blue. Yeah, we'll do that. So we've got 2 different colors we can get the 3 with now. And Barter World can help us towards this as well. We're all going to be in Daryl and Shannon's basement, and the grudge matches will be held in the trampoline. It'd be a good time. Alright, so this is unfortunate, though we still technically could hit both of those. It's unfortunate also because we didn't draw. I don't want to put it on top though. Hurts my chances of getting these 3 together, unfortunately. That's too bad. Like if I had one more trade, Morris would have been huge there. Huge! You'd buy the bank, then see if something looks... I guess that's true. I could have put Space Station... I could just bought it. I didn't think about that. I was too focused on the gate chip's ability. So this is bad, but it's also good because that means we're going to get the 3 in the next hand for show. And then we just got to focus on the left gain. So Golgi is trying to put together a damage win, it looks like. Choose a card to set aside. I guess we'll grab the Trade Escort just in case we buy it next turn. With that. There you go. We want to leave all that alone. Don't get greedy here. So that's going to give us 2 Explorers for free. Oh, so that's a big purchase. That might be a Fred. Or an Imperial Flagship. In this case, either one's good for our missions. That is true. They live literally 10 feet away from a schoolyard, maybe. Which actually, that school is one of the top-rated schools in Wisconsin. I don't know if the Gesslers are aware of it. That specific school, not like our area, not like our school areas or whatever, but that specific school is like one of the top ones in the state. I don't know why. I know it's like they do like gifted, and it's only like 1 grade besides that, but still. All right, so let's get scraptastic here. Get them Explorers. Get that Fred. So now we are looking for that life gain action. So now we're just going to get rid of all this extra stuff here that we don't need. We'll grab Corvette because it's a free card. It replaces itself. Put a card from your discard on top. Fred's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's true because it gets you the trade and damage. Alright, so we'll put Fred on top. Almost tempted to do some damage for that, but we're not gonna. And that, I believe, is game. Unless they're going to hit me with some discard here, which they do have. They do have some double discard action here. I didn't realize he actually had Imperial Flagship and Nanobot. Oh, that could hurt. I mean, the right draw, he could put it together. No, he whiffs. He, she, they, whatever might be appropriate for this individual. How much trade do I need? 4? I'm about to pitch one of my trades because I'm not paying attention. There we go. There is the missions win. So that is going to put us at 4-1. Camp Gessler, not quite like Camp Randall, but Camp Gessler is pretty close. We got another star. Well, let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's see what we can make happen. We're so close. Last time we went 4-0 before we lost 2 in a row. This time we're going in Matt Gilbleasy, who has 12 stars. That's going to be rough. Alright, so we have... Let's try that again. We need blobs, we need 7 chips, and then you need allied from 2 different sizes. This is not going to be good. So we will grab a Burrower. I would have loved to draw on 5 there and get an Explorer with it. Didn't happen. So he gets a Corvette, which is huge. So we are going to take the Screecher. We're going to get rid of that cargo craft. So Screecher is going to help us trigger once off of the Burrower to draw into another ship. But now we need to find ways of getting some of these other things accomplished. I don't want to buy bases. It would have been nice not to buy bases. But I think I need to buy a base here, but I also need to buy a base that can ally. So we will get the defense system. See what that does. Supply run happening here. Let's see what Matt Gilbleasy is doing. It's got a couple of yellow on top there, so that's going to hurt. An Explorer is honestly probably not the worst thing here, because we have no trade. And then we will grab a Orbital Station because it's a free card. You didn't miss squat, except we're playing against someone who already has 12 arena stars. So most likely they've completed it, but who knows, maybe they not. Maybe they have not. Maybe they're on their 7th run. Alright, so get the patrol mech because that can faction with the defense center or defense system. We still got to find a way. Oh, I mean, if orbital station survives a turn somewhere in here. Jeez. Alright, so that turn really hurt. That's how I was last week for the turkey. I don't even actually think I went 4-2 on one of them. I think I got smoked pretty early. But then, yeah, then the last one, it just came together. That's only one ally. So I'd have to spend the Screecher. Oh, yes, yes, you're 100% right. Yep, so we got to get a scout out of here. And then we will get rid of that. Alright, so we hit it. We're going to be able to scrap, unfortunately, nothing. But we got our mission completed. Shipper base 4 free on top of my deck. And with that, we get a mighty, mighty explorer. So with all that said and done, we did not get any scrap from Confessor Morris. And we got an explorer when we could have got anything 4 or less. Some would say that's not really that great, but you know. Alright. So I will grab Enforcer Mech for the Armada. I gotta get blob ship, blob base. I don't have any blob bases. I don't know if there's been any. Oh, this is bad. Three, 4, 5, 6. I've only got 6 damage. I do have a Hartman there. So I could scrap out. So that's not the worst thing. So at least we'll get 2 scrap here. I'm still going to scrap the Vipers just because I'm going for the missions. Yeah, even if I would have kept that Viper, I would have been 1 short there, unfortunately. So... yeah, we're going to be short. We'll say green hero drops here. If a green hero drops here, we potentially could get Armada this turn. Green hero? You're not a green hero. Alright, so we will get rid of this. Chance we could have drawn into the Stinger. And then we could have got Armada. Alright, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for a green base. A green base just does not exist. Ah, we'll keep doing this. Yeah, unfortunately because of that base there, we won't be able to do it either there. Flip me a green base already, come on. Game is being stingy. Oh yeah, we got free ability here. I don't want any of those cards. Either way, we have a close game. Oh, and there it is. 5 scouts. No bueno. Green base? Anywhere? Nope. Nice. It stinks not being able to kill that. I don't know if I can really help him either. There we go. So we have Armada, but we still can't get the blob base. Oh, there's the discard. So these two will get us one more, so it gets us back up to 5. That'll get us 6. And then the Enforcer Mech will get us 7. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, yeah. Well, right now he can't kill the base. I don't know if I'm assuming he's going to. He does. Alright, so we're going to have a 1 in 8 shot of drawing the base. Put your bets down right now. That's true. That's actually very legitimate. Excuse me. Very actually legitimate. We scrap out. I think we have to. Just to make sure. Oh, we have lethal. Alright. I'm not paying attention. I know what's going on here. There we go, just to do it. Just to do it. There we go. So we got the win over Mr. 12 Star. And we're going to get a prize for it. Shown behind what's door number 1. 20 credits. Here we go, do or die time. 5-1. Going in. Can we do it? Everybody jump in. Everybody get in there. We got this. Going in. Man up. It's funny because last week, when I was on game 6 for the turkey, I was playing against MTG Girl. And I have thrown her games before. Just, you know, because I wasn't close and I knew she was close or whatever the case may be. And I ended up getting her, but I was like, I wonder if I should, like, call in a favor. So. Alright, what do we got? We've got Influence, Dominate, Ally. We did hit the Coker. So he did get all 3, so he's going to get the Light Cruiser, I assume. So I'm not going to count my... So Galta does have 0 stars. But apparently knows what they're doing because they already went for the Star Empire ship. Alright, so we need Star Empire, 3 of the same kind, and abilities. Okay, so ideally we would just get a bunch of Star Empire. I kind of like the idea of getting the blob wheel, flipping it into a central office, but we're not going to pass up the destroyer bot in case we have to just go damage. Give me a 1. Nope, unfortunately not. That does increase their shot of getting a mech world though. We at least did get destroyer bot off the flip, so we can scrap out a Viper right away. Yeah, there goes mech world. Oh. Does not take the mech world. Very interesting. We unfortunately cannot either. But I'm thinking we're going to get long hauler and try to do something with this here. Long hauler at least gets us trade, can scrap itself. Oh, so we've got a potential central office next turn. This is beautiful. Yes, we will get rid of the Viper. Then we'll scrap. Oh, Alpha shows up and he's got a blob wheel and a moonworm hatchling. Yeah, when it counted for everything, and he has a very legitimate shot of getting that blob alpha before I can do anything about it. And then missions don't really matter. He did not get it. So we are definitely doing that. We're going after that alpha. It's next base, okay. Grab that, call it a day. Yep, you could just play it and it just counted for everything. It was so dumb. Yep. It's about as flashy as its flavor text. There is none. It just does 10 damage. Use ally ability from 2 different factions. So that almost makes me want to grab Macworld. Just for that alone. I think we're going to anyways. Alright, so let's try to do the beats. Corvette for the mission. Yeah, I think once I grab Blob Alpha, my mind just kind of switched to damage. But we'll see. Maybe that Corvette will still be there. Thinking most likely this is going to be a Corvette or a defense system turn. Maybe Galta's going to say, oh my god, he's got Blob Alpha, I'm just going to concede. We take those concessions. We take those. Those wins count. Those go into the win column. The details do not go into the win column. So we don't care. We will take that foil. What you got going on, Galta? Maybe he's trying to stare me down. Oh my god, I'm not even joking, man. My luck in arena is so awful. I mean, I basically, I usually get my one free run, and then maybe I'll try 1 or 2 more, maybe. Sometimes I'm just a one and done and I don't have time for it. So I will be all about taking a timeout, which so far looks like what we're getting. No complaints. And again, they legitimately could have said they have too much damage, I'm just going to concede. I mean, I think that's kind of silly, but whatever. Ah, exactly. I'm just going to put that back roll on top, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I want to get through this turn as fast as possible. Get this back to their turn, get that counter going. Oh, we got 2 factions. So we're going to get ally. So that's a good thing. So it adds a little legitimacy here. You know, we're not just banking on the timeout. You know, we're actually putting together some missions here. We're doing things. Sounds good, right? Sounded good to me. We got another turn timed out. Oh yeah, absolutely. They do give you this little bit of cushion on top of the time, though, which I don't hate. Oh, I thought they took the turn. Kind of scared me a little bit there. I'm like, what? Let's put the defense system on top. Let them count down. What could we get next? None of those. None of them. Technically, we could get influence if Blob Wheel stayed out and Blob Fighter, and if we happen to draw on the Blob Alpha. Well, I'm glad you guys stopped in for some top-notch Star Realms high-level play, where we take down games by timeout. We will take it. Winner, winner. Is good. All right, I realize it's Thursday night, so for me, I'm well off of spoilage. Midgate Station. I mean, it's another foil. I'm not going to complain, and we're going to see it a lot. So, it is what it is. There's a place off Ocean Avenue where you and I or something. I get the song in my head though. I just can't remember the lyrics, but it's there. Doesn't like the foil effects. Let's go take a look at them. Where am I going? Are you saying they're different than the old ones? I'm just kind of taking a look. Yeah, I mean, it's different. I think they want to make it as visible as possible, which I can totally give them that. I mean, I do like how some have extra effects than other ones. Yeah, it's like this one here. You know, besides, I mean, that just looks like they can barely almost even. It doesn't even honestly look as foil as some of these other ones. I guess there's some more motion and stuff going on there. Whereas this one is like, holy crap, that's okay. Like, here's a good example. Like, besides here, but like just the picture itself, that barely looks foil to me. But over here, it's like, holy crap, you know, there's a lot going on. I mean, it is what it's a base, so maybe it should be more static. Even though this base has a whole lot going on. See, this is so funny. Because they got the front... Okay, I guess it's flying away. Never mind. I'm saying those are cannons for some reason. I'm like, there's no damage here. No, it's just running away. Run away! Gate ship. Now, see, this is wholly foiled out. Wholly foiled out. Like this one here, Imperial Frigate's got a lot going on, which is cool. And Lancer's got a ton going on there. This one seems like it's almost kind of washed out on the light cruiser. Almost like it was like a bad print job. Holy cow, now I see what you're saying. There is a lot going on here. Okay, I'm going to say something. It is, okay, I don't even know if I have that, I'll check. I don't hate this though, because of a couple of reasons. One is, it's a one-off card. There's only one, so maybe it should be kind of a little bit more special. And on top of that, it is a promo. So they're meant to be a little more unique, a little more quote-unquote powerful, or whatever you want to say. But yes, this one has a lot going on. I see what you're saying. Like, even the bottom, there's a lot going on with that card. I'm pretty sure, Yeah, so missile silo is kind of like that. Yeah, that is true. So exactly, it's not like, you know, Moonworm here. To me, this is like a foil card. There's not a ton of animation, just the foliage, really. Let's go take a look at Swarming Point. Yeah, exactly. Nanobot Swarm is the same way, too. That's just a foil. You know, and I agree with that. It's like just a foil effect. I don't know if I got bacon. I wish you could look at more than 2 at a time, but whatever. I think I got Swarming Point. Let's take a look here. Yeah, because I think it came out this week. There it is. Yep, okay, so you're saying that is up. So here's a good example. Like the Hive. Okay, so you got to look close to really notice like these rays here or whatever. And then you got these 2 explosions, but besides that, there's not much going on there. You can barely tell this is a foil card, like at first glance. But if you go look at Swarming Point, it's like this thing just jumps out in your face. It's like, hey, what's up? I'm here. Again, same things though before. It is a promo. Maybe it should look a little more flashy. Trade Hive has a lot going on too. I like this card. This is one of those cards like I want to get whenever I can. I usually end up not being able to buy it in the first couple of shuffles though, and then by then you have to question Warning Beacon. Same thing here. Like honestly, besides like a little bit of flash there, you can barely tell this is foil. I mean, obviously if you look close, like okay, I see this going on. But compared to some of those other cards, yeah, I think that's good. I like War World too. It's got, you know, a little bit of action going on. Let's go look at the foil shop. Death World for 400 credits. I don't have the credits, and I'm not really interested in paying $5 for Death World either, basically. So we're good. Thanks, anyways. Thanks for playing. All right, we got a turn against Benjo. All right, it is past the time, which honestly for my streams isn't usually a big deal, but I think we'll actually stick to our time a little bit today. As much as I love Alliance Frigate, I'm not going to pass up Packpot and Builderbot. I'm going to go that route. See what happens there. Maybe he'll leave it for me. Any way I go, I've got a good 3 purchase here. So that's actually really, really good. So, alright guys, I think we are going to call it on that. I really appreciate everyone stopping in. I appreciate the challenges. We had a couple really good matches tonight. We got the foil for the arena. Absolutely, thank you Matt, Mike, Brian, Daryl, Corey Bear, and anyone else I may have missed. We had a few other people stop in that said hi as well. Again, thank you so much, Lux, for the subscription. Again, now we have a second emote. I'm very, very excited about that. So I will piece together something with that. And like I said, if you guys have ideas, feel free to shoot me a PM on the old Book of Face. And I'll take a look at that. And then this one just kind of worked out well because I knew I wanted the alignment symbol, and then I talked to Deb and I said, would it be cool if I put my name on there? And she said yes, and I'm like, awesome. So that's cool. So we came up with this. So, all right, guys, thanks for stopping in, and we will call it a night there. And I'll probably see most of you guys hopefully tomorrow night in the old Facebook room with the Gesslers. Later.